Welcome to Part 5 of the PMP Exam Practice. If you are new here, we highly recommend watching the quick intro video on how to study for scenario-based questions from these videos with the help of Excel sheets and YouTube timestamps, plus some quick easy tips before your exam day. Link in the description. The time limit given is about 1 minute for each answer. If you are new to this video, we recommend that you keep it playing and listen to each explanation to fully understand the scenario and the appropriate choice. If this is a review, then mute the sound, use the timestamp to navigate between the questions, and train yourself to read and answer each question in 1 minute. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications for new exam updated questions. Good luck! A project manager joins a project during its initial planning phase. The project includes various local government institutions. While interviewing the project sponsor, the project manager learns of the importance of keeping the security officers of 2 of these institutions satisfied, since project development will be influenced without their involvement. What should the project manager use to record and monitor this information? A. Power interest grid. B. Responsibility assignments matrix RAM. C. Communication management plan. D. Risk register. The answer is A. Keyword: satisfied involvement. The power interest grid supports a grouping of stakeholders according to their level of authority. Power: level of concern about the project's outcomes. Interest: the government sponsors a project to construct a new highway. The assigned project manager communicates to stakeholders that the project charter was advisable. The project manager works on the project management plan and receives an email from an environmental organization asking for the objectives and initial date of the project. What should the project manager do to address the situation? A. Conduct a brainstorming session with the stakeholders and the team. B. Respond to the email with the requested information. C. Conduct a stakeholder analysis and communicate to stakeholders accordingly. D. Update the communication management plan accordingly. The answer is C. Since the project in the planning phase and the environmental organization did not identify before, the project manager should first conduct a stakeholder analysis to learn about their major requirements, expectations, the potential for influencing project outcomes, and communicate to stakeholders accordingly. Project team members develop a document that characterize values that are important to the team's success, such as sharing best practices, listening to each other with an open mind, and communicating respectfully during meetings. Which of the following describes this document? A. Resource management plan. B. Communication management plan. C. Resource calendars. D. Team charter. The answer is D. The team charter is a document that records the team values, agreements, and operating guidelines, as well as establishing clear expectations regarding acceptable behavior by project team members. A project manager concentrates on systems and structure to carrying out project goals. As a result, the project manager has a rupture relationship with the project team. Although the current project is trending to meet project objectives, excessive turnover of the project team threatens the project. For self-improvement, what type of skills should the project manager spend time developing? A. Operational and problem-solving skills. B. Communication skills. C. Management skills. D. Leadership skills. The answer is D. The strained relationship with the project team suggests that the project manager lacks in leadership skills to foster better relationships. Your software development project is in the initiation. The sponsor wants to take advantage of early revenue from gradual delivery and pushes to use an Agile approach. However, the team is strongly opposed to Agile due to strife between the team members. They insist on a predictive approach so they can work independently with individual task assignments. What is your best course of action to address these conflicts? A. Recommend to lead the project using a hybrid project management approach. B. Select a predictive approach to avoid conflict among the team members. C. Adopt an XP framework since it is agile, but team members work independently. D. Apply an agile project management approach as requested by the sponsor. The answer is A. A hybrid approach would provide the opportunity for early revenue generation through incremental delivery as requested by the sponsor while allowing the project team members to work independently with individually assigned tasks. You leads a software development project, which necessitates knowledge of several programming languages. During project execution, one of the developers has been left of the project by her functional manager. The manager provided you with another developer instead. What should you do first? A. Introduce the new developer to the project sponsor. B. Schedule training for the new developer. C. Assign the developer the next user story in the backlog. D. Provide the new developer with an ability test. The answer is D. An ability test would provide an assessment of the new developer's existing competencies in order to determine what, if any, gaps in skill set exist and how they might be addressed. You have been assigned to drive an Agile project. You want to make sure that project information is shared within and across the organization, so that any misalignments, dependencies, or other issues related to the frequently changing requirements are surfaced as quickly as possible. How could this goal be best achieved? A. By promoting aggressive transparency. B. By sharing comprehensive documentation. C. By distributing the project report weekly. D. By inviting stakeholders to daily stand-ups. The answer is A. In order to accelerate the sharing of information within and across the organization, Agile methods promote aggressive transparency. Inviting stakeholders to project meetings and reviews or posting project artifacts in public spaces would help surface any misalignments, dependencies, or other issues related to the frequently changing project. A Scrum Master leads an Agile project in which the development team has failed to achieve the sprint goal for the past 3 iterations. During the sprint retrospective, the team decides to perform several changes to improve velocity. How might the Scrum Master verify any performance improvement? A. Study the Gantt chart. B. Create Pareto chart. C. Review the burn-up chart. D. Calculate the project's TCPI. The answer is C. Burn-up chart used to find the amount of work completed over time. A burn-up chart is a graphical representation of the work completed toward the release of a product. The burn-up chart would reveal the development team's productivity over time. The project manager and project team have worked together for many years. There is a profound sense of community and collaboration. Everyone knows their stuff and becomes better with every project. Which leadership style of the project manager is most effective in deepening those connections? A. Servant leadership. B. Charismatic leadership. C. Transformational leadership. D. Communications leadership. The answer is A. Servant leadership is a leadership approach where the project manager serves and supports the needs of the project team over everything else to maintain the high performance level of the team and achieve the project objectives. The project manager, to construct a concrete waterfall at a theme park, likes to plan everything explicit and follow the waterfall method. However, the customer doesn't want everything fixed from the starting, as she may change her mind in a number of areas once the project is underway, and needs to be sure that the project manager can allow for flow-on effects. What sort of project lifecycle should the project manager use? A. Predictive. B. Tacit. C. Adaptive. D. Explicit. The answer is C. Adaptive. In an adaptive or agile life cycle, the deliverables are developed over multiple iterations where a detailed scope is defined and approved for each iteration when it begins. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications, so you always get the latest updated exam questions. For special exam requests, please send us an email. Thank you for watching.